I just spent all night talking to my boyfriend of 2.5 years. Basically, there's been a girl, like a hot girl at his workplace. We both kind of work together, but it's at his workplace. And I got mad at him for liking the photo of her in a lace bra a year ago. He was like, okay, I'll stop liking photos of her. Like, fast forward, they've been hanging out a lot and he was always hiding it. She is just friend zoning him. She's like way out of his league. I'm actually out of his league, but that's like a whole nother story. But she's like even more out of his league, and he's hanging out with her and he's getting all excited the whole time. Every step of the way I'm like, you shouldn't do this. It should be us as friends. Like, we should all be friends. Like, let's stop trying to, you know, and he's like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not into her at all. She's awkward. She's weird. You know, she's whatever, right? Fast forward. He ignores me a little bit. Like, it seems a little off, the texting and calling. He was like, what are you doing? And I was like, loving you. Because I already knew something was off, by the way. And he goes, thank you. And that was it. He was hanging out with her at his house. At his house. Granted, another one of his roommates, a girl, drove both of them home from work and everything, but like, the day before that, I had told him to fully stop hanging out with her because he was hanging out with her every single night out of work. You have to mention me. And he was like, I promise. Like, it was like, oh, but by the way, he's paying for us to be in couples therapy right now. And most of our couples therapy has—
God, what is the point? What is the point of being in relationships with someone? If you're flirting with a girl at your work who's quite clearly out of their league, or she's stunning, you know, like women on women. A lot of women find other girls attractive. Oh my god, yeah, she's stunning. I wish I could look like Kendall Jenner or have Kendall Jenner's body. So if this poor woman is watching her fella flirt on and get on with another girl, of course she's gonna feel insecure, and you keeping that from her thinking it's gonna do the world good and like, yeah, I won't mention because she's gonna get insecure and I'll be friends. Being friends with a woman is not the problem, it's how you deal with it. It's how your actions are consequent. Every action has a consequence. If you're flirting with a girl and you're hiding it and she's being in your house, the consequence of that is you're a scummy little cheater and nobody wants to be with you. I wouldn't blame, and I wouldn't go to therapy or get rid of him.
Actually being about her already, where I was like, okay, so who were you at that place with? Oh my god, her, see? And the therapist is like, okay, it's crazy. And the whole time he's like, no, I really don't. And he's like, he comes to my house and he's like, I have to tell you before we move on, I drove her home from work today because she doesn't have a car and she always needs rides from people, and there was no sexual tension. Like, I have to tell you that. I just want to be honest with you. Like, right? Let's fast forward. I call him tonight. He's like, like he's acting off, and he's like, so, and I'm so perceptive at this point, and I was like, I mean, what's going on though? Like, you really seem off. Like, are you sure? For an hour, he said there wasn't anything wrong. For an hour. During that hour, I was like, let's hang out tomorrow. Like, I wanted him to come hang out with me tonight, literally for like for sexual reasons. Like, I was actually gonna do that with this person because I thought we were in a good place. Wow, like that's how much I wanted you to come over tonight, but like tomorrow night, let's do it. He goes, all right, I'll see. I go, I'll see, what does that mean? Like, you don't know if you have to work? And he goes, no, I have to see what else is going on tomorrow night. I was like, what else would be going on?
What does he mean? You're literally in therapy, your girlfriend's heartbroken, she's asked for you to hang out. She didn't even have to ask. What does he mean? I have to see what else is going on. No, you have plans, you don't have plans. If you want to chill tonight, just say that. If you have things with your mates you want to see if you want to do later, say that. Don't just like, yeah, I'll put you on the side, let me just see if this hot girl's gonna, because she's pretty and she's stunning and she's hot, but the context of this is gonna be like, oh yeah, need to see what the hot girl's doing tonight. Like, shut up.
This is real. Like, what else would be going on that you wouldn't want to hang out with me? Like, he kept being like, I don't know, I just don't know. Literally. So then, about an hour in, I go, is there something you want to reveal? Like, I really go, and he goes, and he gets silent for about 5 whole minutes, and he goes, this is so hard, just like freaking out. And he goes, I actually have feelings for someone else. It's between you and them. And I go, do I know them? It takes so long. He goes, yeah. And I go, is it this girl? And he goes, yes. They've been texting constantly about work stuff. Like, she thinks it's a, you know, friend thing right now. Like, honestly, they went to do stuff after work together as like, she thinks it's a friend thing. And I'm not mad at her. Like, I'm like asking her for advice. You know what I mean? I'm girl coding it out. But we will see. Like, I mean, maybe she was actually putting moves on, because when they went over to his house, she asked to watch a movie, which I was like, damn, like, is she actually doing this right now? They went to do stuff last night together, and he realized during that he definitely had feelings for her. And then she goes, tomorrow, do you want to come with me and a group to a concert? And you can actually bring Christy. That's what she said. She mentioned me, by the way. And he was literally going to go to the concert without me to be with her over me. This is like, so this is a 2-year-long nightmare coming to a head. Like,
that's horrific. 2 years of being treated like that. Jesus Christ. And I don't know, I feel like she's this work person's harmless flirting. You know, a lot of people just, you know, say a few jokes and they don't really mean much by it. And a lot of time men will be like, especially if they're hot, they'll be like, oh yeah, like she's flirting with me. But it's harmless flirting. And you know, she's asked to bring this girl to the concert, like his girlfriend. So I don't know, I feel like she's harmless flirting and he's taking it like to the next level.
This is huge. I'm immediately telling her, like and he's like, don't tell her, right? Like, this will ruin my life. I was like, what, for her to know that you like her? If you think that there's a girl, like that there's a problem, there is. All I know is that as soon as she wakes up, she's gonna wake up to a bunch of texts of me being like, my boyfriend actually likes you. He has had feelings for you this whole time. First of all, obviously stop texting him and inviting him to things, please, right? But also help me, call me as soon as you wake up, please, oh my God. And he, by the way, doesn't want me to tell her, right? And he keeps threatening me. He's like, if you tell her, then it's over between us. And I was like, wow, is all I can say.
You can't threaten someone with that. Like, you can't be like, you should tell her, I like her, I'm gonna leave you. If you don't want her to tell this person at work that you fancy her, are you still gonna think that your girlfriend's gonna be with you? Because this doesn't make sense. Like, am I just, you're gonna leave me? I've already left you, mate. Like, I'm telling this person that you fancy them. You've led me on for 2 years. I'm gonna tell this girl who might think that is your friend and, you know, is harmless flirting, but I want answers. And damn right she deserves a single answer. Wake up.
If you feel insecure, if you feel a lack of trust, even in the slightest, they can tell you no, they can deny it, they can say don't worry about it, like forever and ever and ever, and it was always going to end like this. And I really don't think that she's interested in him, so I think that this is just him being rejected by her. Like, I think that's what's gonna happen. He's rejected by her, and then he like has to settle back with me, or if he finds out that I texted her, he's gonna like break up with me. Bro, I'm in it. 2.5 years. I'm a grown woman. 2.5 years. Maybe she does, maybe she texts me, I actually do like him, because she is like that dumb. And I'd be like, let me get out of the way then. Wow.
Good. I love an angry, infuriated woman. Like, when they've gone through all that nasty heartbreak. Good. I wouldn't go to therapy, I'd just get rid of him. Just trash.